Hey guys, welcome back. So today is all about nourishment and staying nourished on the go. So today I'm going to be sharing this little device to show you how you can get those wholesome meals on the go. With school back in session and teachers back at work, this is the perfect little device to make sure you're still getting in some breakfast. So it does require some prep work, so I am going to be doing that. So I'm going to start off by chopping up some of the ingredients that we are going to use. This takes about 5 minutes. And then the next step is to fry up the ham and the onions because I don't like my stuff raw. So I'm going to show you how you can make an omelet on the go with this little device and all of those items we just used. So this is the plate we are going to be using. So this egg cooker works by steaming your items. It works by steaming your omelet, so it does require a little bit of water. It comes with that little cup and it has 3 lines. So depending on what you're making is how you proceed with where you're going to fill up the cup. So I talked about Go Stacks before, and that's what I'm taking apart now, my Go Stack, which actually is just a way of storing, food items for on the go. So everything I chopped up is in the Go Stacks, and I'm going to start off by pouring in the eggs. Normally you start off with the other ingredients, but since I want my spinach on the top, I'm doing it the opposite, but either way works. So whatever you like in your omelets is what you're going to put in here. So it makes personal size omelets, so it's whatever you prefer, and since they're so quick to make, you can actually mix up different ingredients for different people. So in my omelet I have ham, tomatoes, and onions, and then I'm topping it off with spinach, and then I leave my cheese for last. I let the omelet cook and then add it last. So what's so great about this is that you can literally take this to work and prepare an omelet right at your desk. When I work for corporate, that's what I used to do. It's super small. It doesn't require much. You're literally just taking the ingredients and dumping it right in. Now that everything's in, all I'm going to do is cover it and push that little button and it turns it on. As you can see, the steam is coming out of the machine. It takes 5 to 6 minutes to make an omelet, and literally that's all you are doing. There's a little hole on the top so the steam can actually come right out of it. And you can see all the steam just rising to the top, right? With so much steam, all you have to do is put the cheese on the top of the omelet. You can cover your device for literally 1 minute and your cheese is going to come out nice and melted. It is so yummy. If you have kids and you struggle in the morning to get them out on time and make sure that they're having a healthy breakfast, this is great for them to use because all they have to do is literally dump the ingredients in and just push a button. There's no cooking, there's no fire, there's no anything, and they can actually enjoy a nice warm meal that takes 5 minutes to make. So besides making omelets, it actually is an egg boiler. So I'm going to be sharing an avocado cilantro mix that goes well with boiled eggs that you can enjoy in the morning, and show you how this machine boils eggs. So first things first is we're cutting up some cilantro and we're cutting up some avocado. Those are the 2 main ingredients we're going to use for our cilantro mix. So I'm going to start chopping away, and then I'm actually going to add it together in a bowl and then add some other ingredients to give it some flavor and jazz it up. So the first thing you're going to need is some type of oil. I'm using avocado oil, but you could use any oil of your preference. You could use olive oil, you could use coconut oil, walnut oil, whatever oil you prefer. We're also going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to also add a little bit of pepper. And then we're just going to take a spoon and mix it all up and make sure that the coat is getting evenly distributed throughout the paste. So now after you mix everything up and it's nicely evenly distributed, we are going to add some lemon. Now you could use whole lemons, but I'm actually using lemon in the bottle. And the reason for that is I find it keeps the flavor. I'm actually making my paste a couple of days beforehand, and then besides the lemon that we use for the paste, I'm cutting up another piece of lemon to put in my Go Stack. So I'm going to start building my Go Stack as if I was going to work. So I'm going to be using 2 eggs and then filling up the last 2 sections with the cilantro paste and the lemon. And the last thing you're going to need for this little breakfast treat is some type of bread. So whatever type of bread you like and you enjoy, we're going to pack that along and we're going to be using it to create our last little yummy treat on the go. So since we are making hard-boiled eggs, we got to make sure that we are putting in the correct amount of water that is needed. So I actually put in a little bit of water, but I actually need a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in and put a little bit more water. And since we're making hard-boiled eggs, the insert on the top of the egg cooker is going to be different. This insert is specifically for hard-boiled eggs. So with the little measuring cup that comes with the device, on the bottom of the cup is a spike. It's actually meant to make a hole within the eggs. And the purpose of that is so the pressure, the steam that's coming out of the machine doesn't rupture the physical eggs. So when your eggs come out, they're actually still intact. So I'm just going to continue to poke my eggs. I'm going to take my other egg and make sure I'm poking that little hole so we can have some nice, beautiful hard-boiled eggs when it comes out. And literally, this is all you have to do with this machine. You literally just put in the water, poke the hole, put on the top, press it back on, and within 4 minutes or so, you have perfectly cooked eggs. So besides this being perfect to make nice wholesome meals in the morning, it's a great tool if you like to make potato salad or if you like to make deviled eggs. It actually boils 8, I believe, eggs at the same time, so it works super well for that. But back to our breakfast. So basically, when you take out the eggs, it's going to be pretty hot from the steam, so you got to make sure that you're taking it out with a paper towel or something to protect your hands. And then that's it. Like literally, this is your breakfast. You are taking the eggs, you're peeling them, you're going to cut them up, you're going to take your bread, put your paste on, and then add your eggs to it. I like to add a little bit of olive oil, so I like to bring that with me. I actually have a little small container that I take extra olive oil in to pack it up. It's actually a little container that I got from a picnic basket set that I have, and it works beautifully to take it on the go because it is plastic, it is small, it is portable. And that extra little coat right on top just gives it that little extra and then I just add a little bit of that lemon to give it that nice zesty flavor. And it's the perfect little healthy treat that you can eat straight in the morning that doesn't take a lot of time to make. Besides the 2 variations of eggs I already showed, the device also makes poached eggs as well. So it does make one other form of eggs that you can eat in the morning. So it's super small, it fits right into the palm of your hand, and it's super lightweight. So literally, you can take this to work if you wanted to with your Go Stack. I have a small little bag here from Sephora and showing how it fits everything perfectly. A great thing with Go Stacks too is that they come apart. So if you don't want to take the whole Go Stack with you, you could take what you need, like I did with the blueberries. And just pack it up nice and neat. You can do all of these preparations and organize your breakfast meals days in advance. And I'm showing here this reusable bags that I found in TJ Maxx, and they're perfect because they have like a little slot that you can write your name if you're preparing a breakfast for a child. And it's perfect to carry your toast and your bread if you wanted to make that hard boiled variation that we discussed. And all you have to do is just put it in the bag, pop it in your bag to go, and you're ready to go. You can literally make this the day before or days before you are going to work, before you're going to travel, and you just pop it in the bag and you have your whole breakfast right there. It saves money, it saves time, and it saves you being stressed out and being all cranky from not eating in the morning. So this is my perfect solution for keeping healthy and nourished on the go, guys. I'm gonna link the information on where you can find it and purchase it in the description box, and I hope if you haven't subscribed, you'll become part of my tribe to see more videos of the such, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.